What's up, guys? I wanted to share with you this very interesting split test that I did. It was just a headline test on justreachout.io, which is SaaS business that I own and operate. Anyways, so here's the headline test. We had this headline that was crappy, and so I was like, all right, let's try 3 new headlines, and made this one the main headline: PR tools to do your own outreach, PR tools to promote your startup, and then get real press mentions with these PR tools, right? So those are the 3 headlines that we tested. You can see that here are the 3 different versions. Just ignore these little green bubbles. That's not part of the website. That's actually part of SquidVision's overlay. Anyways, so those are the 3 headlines we tested. You can see here, this one has a different button. This is, I want to try it out, but we always had the same button at all times. It was just a snapshot taken later. So I had switched the button at one point at the beginning. So the button was start promoting my brand. Anyways, so those are the 3 we ran. You can see here in Google Optimize that the original, which was PR tools to do your own outreach, had a 1.3% conversion rate. Promote your startup, this one had a 1.77, and then we get real press mentions had a 1.33. So this one actually did the worst of the 3. So if I was just looking at this only, I would have thought, okay, well, this is obviously, this is the best headline. This is what I need to do, right? But the problem with Google Optimize is it doesn't take into account revenue, right? You have to figure that out on your own. So this is one of the cool things about SquidVision. Now, full disclosure, I own SquidVision, so it's a tool that I built for purposes just like this, to help increase conversions and understand what's actually happening on the website. So if you go into SquidVision and look at what's happening, like I have in here inside of SquidVision, I can track all of my pages, right? And here's my 3 pages that I'm testing, right? I have my home page, which was PR tools to do your own outreach. And then we have the other 2 test pages, get real press mentions, and then PR tools to promote your startup. Now, again, this one was the one that had the best conversion rate of the 3. But if you look at how much revenue each of these pages has generated since we started running this, you can see that get real press mentions has done even more than double what promote your startup is. So even though it was this is the least converting page, right? If we look back here, get real press mentions only converts at 1.33%. But over on SquidVision, you see that it's generated the most revenue from those signups. So for whatever reason, maybe a few less people are signing up, but they're better customers that stick around longer. And that's what we really care about, right? That's the thing that matters to us. Again, so you can come in here and look at the heat map and, hover over every one of these revenue bubbles, and it'll tell you, okay, 6 trials, 10 trials, 6 conversions, and 1.1 thousand were generated through that button. This button and this button generated some as well. So anyways, this is what, and you can also switch these to clicks. You want to see how many clicks are happening everywhere. And then if you want to see which one's generating the most trials, you can see that as well. So if I had gone just off of what Google Optimize was telling me, then this is the page that I would have went with as the winner. And of the 3, it's actually made the least amount of money for me. So again, it's so important that we have revenue tied to your split test, your A/B test, because if you don't know revenue is the thing we actually care about, not conversions, right? Like, especially for a SaaS business where we have trials, and then trials get turned into conversions that actually turn into revenue. Well, you can get 1 million trials, but if nobody converts, if they cancel during the trial period, then that doesn't help you. But that's all that Google's going to track for you. So anyways, this is one of the cool things that SquidVision will track. As you're doing your split tests, you can actually track real revenue to find out which pages or which versions of each page are actually doing the best in terms of revenue. So if you have a company, a business that uses Stripe as your payment processor, or if you're a Shopify store, those are the 2 that we've integrated with so far. We'll add new integrations as we go along. But go ahead and give SquidVision a try. It's a really cool way to increase conversions, to help with your split test, to get revenue attribution on all clicks on your website. So try it out. We've got a 14-day free trial. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Hopefully it'll be as fun for you to use as it is for me as well.